Hey, everybody, welcome to Biz Chicks TV. This is the place to be for tips, tools, and strategies to help you build a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today is Monday, and that means it's time for coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations. And we are want to welcome everybody who is live on the replay and who are here live in the house right now and over on Clubhouse. Hey, Alexis. And we're just going to get this party started. So today's conversation is about just move. Just move. When I was walking today, I had the thought about motivation. And the thought was motivation is really a myth. Now, y'all can argue with me if you want to, but motivation is a myth. If you wait to be motivated, you're probably not going to get anything done. Stuff needs to get done whether you feel like it or not. So therefore, motivation is a myth. Now we can all go and listen to other people, become inspired to do something, to take action. But if we never take the action, we're still in the same place. So the motivation is not the thing that gets you to the success that you want. It's taking action that gets you to the success that you'd like to see. And so that's the conversation today. Just move. And I invite you to join in on this conversation. Terry is out today. Oh, I guess I need to introduce myself. I'm Francine, and I'm a real estate entrepreneur, tech diva. And go ahead.
Somebody to comment on that.
Okay, let me see what the comment is here.
Because I was going to comment on that.
Okay, go ahead and comment on that.
So I happen to actually agree with you. Like, people be motivated. You know, they see people and it inspires them and things like that, but it don't necessarily move people to action, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I can even say sometimes for myself, I'll be like, you go to conferences and stuff and the energy is high and everybody in there is motivated. But most of the people who be at conferences do not follow through. So obviously it's not just about motivation, because when you're at a conference or convention or somebody's up in there and they're hyping you up and you're like, yeah, I need to do this and move this and we're going to go home and we're going to do all this stuff. 90% of the people do not do that.
Correct.
So it's obviously it's not just about motivation. It's definitely about moving, once you're motivated, now motivate yourself to act, get yourself to action.
Right.
Because when you do that action, you'll continue, because the motivation can fade. But once you start it, and it fades because you haven't acted on it, so you don't see the fruits of your labor.
Right. You don't see the momentum. Hey, Mark. Mark says, an often missed imperative. It is only in the movement toward that which you think that you want that higher truths or opportunities will reveal themselves. So right, Mark. So right. Good morning, Janice. You got Janice Jordan in the house. So you're right. If we don't, Mark says, an often missed imperative. Movement is what's going to get you probably more fired up than it's like, does it's the chicken or the egg? What came first, the motivation or the movement? You probably had an idea or a passion to do something that you wanted to do. You started doing the research. As you're doing the research, you start working toward it. You start making some moves, but you made the move first. Then others came along and you saw and heard motivation that caused you to move. But I believe that it came from within you first. The first step came from the inside. The idea, the thought came from the inside. And then as Mark says here, that it is only in the movement toward that which you think you want that other opportunities or higher truths will reveal themselves. Kind of like when the teacher is ready, or when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Jordan has got jokes this morning, Miss Janice. Janice says the chicken has something to say about the movement. So, what are we doing? Are we making moves? Because if you wait till you feel like it, you're probably not going to do it. And when, because over the weekend, I got a lot of motivating things. I got a lot of, yes, raw, let's go. And you're doing all of the exercises of, yes, you can do it. You can win. The cheerleading. Okay, because we talk about cheerleading and coaching, right? So there's a lot of cheerleading going on. Rah, 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 rah. But if you don't have a coach talking about drop and give me 20, doing the drop and dropping down and doing the 20 is going to strengthen you for the long haul. The cheering helps, but it's more so the actual doing of the work. Mark has another comment. He says, for me, motivation is real, but it is self-generated. It is the action and the satisfaction and fulfillment from acting in alignment with your goals that creates the motivation. Inspiration is external. Motivation is internal and inside job. Now, I like what you just said there, Mark, because that motivation came from you. It wasn't from the quote unquote motivation of others, right? The motivation that others have and that are encouraging you on, it doesn't spark unless it started within you first. There wouldn't have been anything to spark, because how many people have had an idea or wanted to do something and they never did anything with it? But then when they decided, I'm going to do something with it, like Mark said, then people came forward to help encourage them on that dream, on that journey. Because we can encourage you here at BizChicks. Come on, Janice, you can do it. You have what it takes. Mark, let's go. You can do it. But if you never agree to that on the inside and take action because it's something you believe, okay, that's going back to beliefs, you had to believe it to do it. To make the movement, to make the motion, you have to believe it yourself. It can't be, I can't believe for you. I cannot be motivated for you. Mark cannot be motivated for us. Janice can't be motivated for us. And Janice says, I think it's about habits and schedules. Habits and schedules, you don't feel like doing habits and schedules. The habit of getting up in the morning, doing the busy work, what I call the vegetable work. You have to eat your vegetables. I don't feel like it. I don't like broccoli or whatever, but you still have to do those things to excel your business, to excel who you are, to get it out to the world. And one of the things, we're going to have a workshop on this, but talking about sales. A lot of people don't like sales because they don't like the the way sales has been portrayed. So people don't like selling. But if you don't sell, you don't get paid. So we have to find out how to sell successfully, and we don't feel like doing that. We don't feel motivated when you hear, a sales seminar. You don't feel like, I gotta go. Some people do, but then most people don't. And so you still have to do that. You still have to get out there. But how do you get out there? How do you show up? Well, there is a different way that doesn't seem like the sleazy salesperson. There's a way for you to sell as a service. And we're going to talk about that a little bit. And in the habits and schedules that Janice is talking about, we have got to do the habits. We have got to have schedules. We have got to do the things that we don't feel like doing, but is necessary to be done. We need to move. We need to put in some action. We need to put in some movement, especially when you don't feel like it. So this is a really good conversation, and I want to thank everybody who's here right now. Janice, thanks for dropping in. Are you camera ready? You can come on and take a seat with me. Anybody who's camera ready and would like to, you all are camera ready, but if you'd like to take a seat, we have a few more minutes here to talk about it. Alexis, you got any more you want to weigh in on? Have Alexis over here in the clubhouse. And then Mark says the complexity is that what triggers and generates individual motivation. It is not one size fits all, something that the corporate America has trouble learning. It is our responsibility to know what unleashes our motivation and to manage accordingly, sometimes asking for what we need to succeed. Marcus always has really valuable points here. That is why you should follow him on social media and why you should connect with him to learn some more about that. He is a life strategist, so you need to learn some things from him. But the individual motivation is not one size fits all. What motivates me may not motivate Alexis or Janice or Mark. It's not the same thing that motivates me. And I was looking at something a while back, and I just realized I had a fear of success because I did not want to be construed as the sleazy salesperson. I didn't want to be construed as the person that, let's just make it rain, and the kind of other ways that money was portrayed. And so I was unconsciously pushing away from the success, pushing it away because I didn't want to look like that. If that's what success looks like, I don't want to look like that. So I had to change my perspective of what success looks like. And then, and success is not bad. Earning money is not bad. I can help a lot more people, me being successful, than I can if I have nothing to give. And so I had to change my perspective. And I had to start doing some things and beginning to just moving things forward. If I have an answer for someone and I don't give them the answer or the solution to their problem, then I've got a problem. They said they needed help with X, Y, and Z. I have the answer that can help them with X, Y, and Z, but I won't do it because of how it may look to other people or how other people may view me. Then I'm being derelict in my duty. Just saying. So today we were talking about just move. Not what is your motivation. Motivation is a myth. You need to motivate yourself. You need to be moving because you need to move. You're not going to feel like doing things sometimes, but you need to still do them. You still need to make moves forward. And we need you. We need your genius. But if you don't share your genius because you don't feel like it that day, Many in the community are going to miss out because you didn't show up today. And nobody said that we wanted you to show up and not get compensated, but we just need you to show up. Help us and be okay with helping us, and maybe not waiting until you're motivated to do it. So it's going to be a short conversation today. Terry is still traveling. She'll be back with us on the conversation next Monday. I just want to thank everybody for being here. You didn't have to show up today, and I appreciate the comments and the conversation that we've had so far. Alexa over here on Clubhouse, and Janice and Mark and whoever else is watching. Thank you so much. Being a part of this community, you being here is such a blessing to us, and we're able to share and grow along with you. And these conversations are your conversations too. If you have a suggestion for a conversation, please send it over. Miss you too, Janice. So glad you're here. We're here, always here, Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. And Janice, become a part of Biz Chicks, please. You can become a part of Biz Chicks by texting Biz to 33777, or just going to bizchicks.net. The community, to join the community, it does not cost you anything to do that. And we'd like to feature you, your business, your services, and what it is that you have to offer. We want to share you with the world. So we're looking forward to our next time together, which will be tomorrow. We will be talking to Terry Johnson online from New York City. She's going to be talking to us about, I'm thinking conversation. It will be a conversation, but she's talking to us about social media matters, social media, digital marketing, everything you need to kind of keep on point with what's going on in social media. So she'll be here tomorrow at 8 a.m., same time, right here in this space, and I'll be with her. And then Wednesday, we have Coach Karen coming in talking about all money mindsets. Thursday is Happy Healthy Habits with Robin Shimizu. Friday, we will be back in here talking tech with all the tech divas and the tech dudes, learning about the tech that we use every day, how it's changing, what's changed, what you need to be aware of. And our guests will be Dr. Tachi and Terry Johnson online. So we want to thank you for tuning in live today. Those who are watching on the replay, we want to remind you that it is okay for you to make money in your business. And please, please, please always go to the front of your own line, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.